Gemini 3.1 Pro can now create 3D models. Lychee Gen, Hitem3D part segmentation, 8K asset texture generation, ComfyUI video to motion capture, and a new rigging contester are here. We will break all of them down for you in this news episode with Stefan.
First new AI for this month is Lychee Gen. Basically, they finally rolled out as Lychee Gen 2, and the core feature here is that it's designed for 3D printing. I already did like whole breakdown on my channel. Basically all the same, from text, from image, from sketch, from image you drop the image, but it's a little bit different. It optimizes image so it's perfect for printing. This is for real. For example, this one, here's the image it created me. You don't need to specify it should be like figure and stuff. No, it's already trained to create 3D figures ready for printing. And yeah, here's the model that it actually created. I think it looks really promising, and for 3D printing this is absolute gold.
Next up, we have skin tokens, and this is really exciting because I just saw this paper a few days ago being released, and this one is actually giving us an alternative to the actual Unirig system that we have right now, and you can even see like how well the animations are working with it. And this is really exciting to see because they also did actual comparisons when we scroll down here on the page, and you will see that in comparison to Unirig and Animate and some other examples over here, you will see that their model is reading the shapes really well of the characters, and this is a big step forward when it comes to this. Also, you can see that skin tokens is working with various models, so it's not only humanoids, but you will see that it's also working with like shark creatures and dragons and so on, which is of course also great. It's not official yet when they will release the code, but stay definitely tuned for that and we will keep you posted about it.
Next up, we do have Hitem, and they released segmentation tool. Segmentation is not new to industry, but I really like how simple they made it. So basically there are two modes, professional or beginner, and in the beginner you just drop the model and select the level of details that you want. And here you can see the parts. There are same feature available in 3.1, Rodin and Hunyuan, but it looks like here it actually is very accurate. And there is professional mode, which first generate the mask, how it will split the model, which you can actually control. It creates a mask and give you plenty of tool to control the mask and control how many parts you need, like how it will split the object, which is amazing. And this is probably one of the most convenient tools I've seen so far. At least it works way faster than tool in Hunyuan Studio or 3.1. So if you ever need it, take a look.
Next up, we have a big announcement by Rodin Gen 3, and this will include 8K asset texture generation. As you can see, they posted on their X page that it will launch in 2026. We don't know yet when exactly, but this will be there. In case you would like to check out 8K asset texture generation already, you can check out Vivo 3D 2.5, and they implemented this already on their website. Next up, we have a new ComfyUI wrapper called ComfyUI video to motion capture tool, and this is really amazing because it will be able to extract the motion from the video you upload, and you will see that we get not just an FBX file, but you will also get a Mixamo character as well as an Unreal Engine mannequin. You will obviously see that this tool is still under work in progress, but you can already test it out in case you want. And this is really exciting because you will see that it's using SAM3 segmentation for the person tracking. It will then extract the motion, and you will see that we then get a jumping character, and you can see that we can then even transfer the motion to a Mixamo or Unreal Engine rig directly in ComfyUI. So really exciting to see all the 3D developments inside ComfyUI.
One more 3D AI update this month is Neural 4D releases new 2.5 version, and they're starting like making some noise. If you never heard of it, it's okay, but these guys are behind Direct 3D S2, which last year made some noise as a very good 3D refiner that is still used a lot in some ComfyUI flows. I'm talking about this one, which is open source, by the way. Basically, DreamTech is the company behind Neural and Direct 3D S2. We do have image to 3D, text to 3D. It looks quite okay. At least the examples I found here are quite interesting and seems quite accurate. But overall, it's still losing to some paid models. There's also N4D2O, where you can basically chat and create something. Pretty standard set of tools, but of course, you can already find it on Top 3D AI Arena. It's already added here, and you can compare it, for example, with the Lychee Gen, which is also released this month. and you can see like how they perform, like what the quality and stuff. For price and generations, it's also on the average level. They do offer some free credits, so you can take a look on that. Let me know in the comment if you want complete breakdown on this new AI.
Alright, next up, I just wanted to quickly share with you that Unity has announced plans for an upgraded version of its Unity AI tool, which will allow developers to prompt a full casual game into existence only using prompts to then develop a whole game from it. And this was confirmed in the article that was mentioned over here. We don't know that much about it, but I still found it useful to share it with you, since Unity is obviously a big company in the space and they also working a lot on AI development, so definitely exciting to check that out. I will link you the article also down below in the video description for you to check out, and let me know your thoughts about it down below. As the next news, we have a big one, and this is that Gemini 3.1 Pro from Google can now generate 3D models straight from images. And this is great because it's actually paired with Rodin Gen 2 editing feature. And just to show you quickly, they have a really nice preview video over here where you will see that you can combine both of them. So first that you kind of create your image with Gemini and create the model, and which is really cool, I think, that we have then this kind of preview over here where we then can adjust the width, height and the radius of the model by just using the sliders over here in real time. And I think this gives us more control than ever before, actually edit our model. And I think this is definitely a step in the right direction to improve our 3D models. With this way, we will get more control and we can iterate way faster than ever before. Definitely make sure to check it out. We will also link you that down below.
Next up, we do have Nano Banana from Tencent. Most of you might know Hunyuan 3.1 as a best 3D AI model for creating 3D models. So they recently released Hunyuan Image 3.0 Instruct, which is pretty much the same as Nano Banana. And what's cool right now, you can actually test it out for free. I was able to go by this link, choose the Hunyuan Instruct model, and it can create some stuff. And the good news for you that it actually understands very nicely how to create characters. I was able to create a nice character reference in no time. Yeah, you can basically reuse this image and say, create me a back view of same character. So if you have problems with Nano Banana or you don't like it, give it a try. Might be useful for 3D generation and for image generation as well.
Last small but still notable update is from 3DAI Studio. They released now with their latest update that you can fully use 3DAI Studio on mobile devices. And this is of course really cool because you can now kind of generate 3D models on the go. So I think this is just a small little feature they added, which I think is really cool. So definitely also something to check out. This should be available now also on 3DAI Studio. So definitely check it out in case you're interested. Make sure to share it with your friends in case you found it useful.
Okay guys, that's it for the news episode with Philip. Like and subscribe and see you in the next video.